All right, before I start the actual video, I just want to do a quick introduction what this is even about. I was in Arkansas traveling and I spent like 4 or 5 hours at the Coleman crystal mine, and I just want to see what I could dig up. I'm not like a big collector or anything like that. I just like rocks and want to see what I can get out of there. And this was my first trip out there. I've never been out there before. I've never done any mining or digging or anything like that before for rocks or minerals or crystals. So this is all like brand new. So if there's anything that I do that just you shake your head at, just remember I've never done it before. So if you have any tips, you can leave them below. But I'll show the whole process from arriving there to getting out the crystals to cleaning them and the end product. So if you like it, don't smash the like button. I don't want you to break your expensive phone. Just lightly tap it, just like wherever it's at. See ya. My first trip to Coleman mine, Jesseville, Arkansas. I know it sounds more southern than that, but Jesseville, Arkansas. First trip, hopefully find some quartz crystals or whatever else I have here. I'm gonna dig, and I also have a zip line, but I'm not doing a zip line. This is also a private mine, so they mine out the quartz crystals that they want, and then you get to dig through whatever's left in their piles of tailings or leftovers. So we'll see. So once you get sign your waiver and get your permit to actually do your mine, you just drive back down here and there is the area that the public can mine in. So this is all the stuff that they dumped over time out of their main mine. Right up in there. And this is early April, and there's probably about 20 people in there right now. So we'll see. Found my first little crystal just walking up to the area. It's pretty much what they look like, but they're all kinds of different sizes. And this is what you're digging through right here. And you can buy the tools to help you out. This is what I have. It's $6. They've got a bunch of them there at the store. You can get a plastic one for $3. And they also give you a bag to put your finds in. So we'll see what I find. It's a fresh pile over here with these professionals. Just working in this mud, and I just feel around the rocks, try to find a smooth side. I just keep scooping this all through. It looks hard to find, but the rough stuff is easy because the dirt sticks to it. The crystals have smooth sides, so then the dirt just comes off of it. And see me here, but I have so far. See that smooth side here? It's probably the largest. It's not. When they finish, they should have 6 sides to them, but this one doesn't. These are. What I found. That's the point on this one here. Yeah. So after about 5 hours of digging in wet dirt and clay and sun, this is pretty much what I came back with. After washing off with water, you can wash them off afterwards with some acid solution to clean off the rest of the dirt. But I probably had twice as many as I have here that I'll show you. but here's what I have. See, there are like the milky white ones, and then there are the clear ones here, which are pretty cool. This one had crystals still in the rock. I like the clear one. This is about, give you an idea how big it is. This is probably like the biggest chunk. It's just the tip of the crystal. This one's pretty cool. It's probably my favorite right here though. It's a weird shape. I didn't see any other ones like this. Flat one here. But they apparently have like 6 sides to them. Sometimes they can have less though. It just depends on how it was formed. This one also has crystals in the rock itself. But yeah, that was after about 5 hours of digging and then washing off. There you go. Some tips if you come out to the Ron Coleman mining here in Jesseville, Arkansas. I'd wear gloves. I didn't get gloves and my hands got pretty raw. I got cuts all over. Like I said, I was probably out here 5 hours. My fingers, I quit. They actually start closing down at 4:30 and close at 5, but I quit like an hour early because my hands are all tore up. So I'd wear gloves and a little spade or a little claw garden thingy. Bring one of those, or you can buy them here. Sunscreen, it's early April here now and it's like high 60s, maybe 70 today, but summer is probably brutal and you probably, I don't know, bring an umbrella or something because there's no shade whatsoever out here when you're digging. And bring sunscreen, water. You're parked pretty close to right where you go in, so you can bring food and stuff either with you. A lot of people, they brought like little 4-wheel carts or whatever, wagons that could haul their stuff in. I've seen that. And the newest piles to dig in that nobody hasn't gone through yet, they're typically darker dirt and it's usually wet. The stuff I was digging in was like just dumped yesterday, so it was like really wet and pretty nasty. But you can tell the crystals because they have a smooth, like if it's a crystal, it has a smooth area and the wood has trouble sticking to that, so you can kind of see it shine a little bit if it's sunny out. Other than that, your back. Oh yeah, my back is killing me. It's a back breaker because you're just bent over. If you can get in a sitting position, that helps, but you'll definitely want to get up and walk around a little bit because it kills your back a lot. But otherwise, you can find pretty cool crystals, and it's worth your money. I think it was 20 bucks or something. I can't remember now already, but I would try it at least once. So this is what it looks like after I got all my crystals home, and you can see that some of them still have like dirt and rust and clay. There's a lot of iron out there also, so there's rust in there and clay and dirt. So now I'm gonna have to take them and just use like an old toothbrush or something and clean these off as much as possible. And then after I do that, then you soak them in this acid, mix this acid, I don't know how to pronounce that, oxalic acid. Mix that with water and then you put it in a container. You get in a crock pot for 3 hours, or you can put it in a tub, but then you with a lid, and then you can lock it in for like 3 days. You leave it in there, just put it outside or something. But I'll probably do the crock pot, so we'll see what they look like after they're all cleaned up and all that stuff. The orange stuff should come all out. A lot of it will come off with the brushing also, so we will see. Oh yeah, and I do want to add that I think I said that at one point in the video I said that I had like twice as many stones as this. I did, but they were all like, they didn't really look much like anything. They weren't definitely not as good as all of these. It's just when they're all covered in mud and then you wash them off at the end with a water and hose, then you can really see what they look like. So I threw probably this much material out after I was all done, and this is what I was left with. This is all the better stuff that I had. All right, so this is after one washing with just like an old toothbrush and soap and water. It actually turned out pretty good, a lot better than it was. There's still some specks of like orange clay or rust, I'm not sure what it is. So hopefully after I'll do the acid wash next, they'll take care of the rest of this stuff. You can see that one, it's just really stuck in there because there's a bunch of crystals growing on the side of this big crystal, which is weird. So acid wash is next. See ya. Okay, so after 3 hours in the crock pot in the acid solution, here are the final results of the crystals, and let's see how they looked. Okay, here are the final results of the acid wash, and this is how the crystals turned out. You can see they're really clean. Here, this one was pretty dirty because of the little tiny crystals on top there. Everything was trapped in there. You can still see a little bit stuck in there, but it wouldn't come out. And the rest of these are all like really clean. This one here, which is probably one of my favorites, still has, you can see the little specks inside there. I don't know if that was formed in there or if it like seeped in there through a crack, I'm not sure. But either way, it's still, this thing used to be yellow, now it's crystal clear. Crystal, get it? These all turned out really good. So that's pretty cool for my first attempt. Here's the one that I originally found the first time in there. Walking in there, my first find. It's pretty neat. Of course, this big one is really cool. Really clear. And this one, I wish it didn't have this broken side right here, but it would have been a cool necklace or something. And the only problem that I had really was these stone ones here. I wasn't sure how they were going to turn out. Being in the acid solution, that eats away at that stuff, but you can see here like it has like a yellow green tint left over, and even on the paper towel that I dried them off in or on, left yellow stains. So I don't think I had enough baking soda or whatever to neutralize the acid. And I don't know if I just need to soak them longer or rinse them better, but I rinsed them quite a long time. So if somebody else knows how to prevent that or how to clean that better, just let me know. But yeah, it was pretty cool from my first trip. I'm sure I'll be going back now that I know what I'm looking for and know a little bit more. But if anybody's a professional out there and has any other tips for me and other people, you can leave them down in the comments. All right, thanks a lot.